Hello everybody, this is your favorite MS4 Scooby coordinator. Good morning to all, and remember, only you can help us keep our stormwater clean. This morning, we're going to be talking about things that dogs do in the yard and cats do in their box. We have a few items here that MS4 actually has. You can come to our office and get samples of them. This is a little plastic piece, and you pull the bags out, so when you're walking your dog, if your dog happens to do its thing, you can pull these bags out and put the dog poop in these bags. It's got a little thing here where you can put it on a keychain, or you can somehow attach it to your leash or whatever. And then we also have boxes here at the office of refills. With that, I think you kind of are going to be getting a handle on why we do this. It's to keep dog poop off of the ground, and because every time it rains, you know what happens? It washes it right down into our waterways. When you're walking your dog and your dog has to take a poop, guess what your dog does? It's our happy dog. It's our happy poop, I should say, from the happy dog. And now for all you that help us with our stormwater, like you have seen before, this is dog poop, so we have dog poop facts. And the first topic is water pollution. Sources of pollution, like in industrial waste as an example, has been greatly reduced in recent years due to you helping us and MS4s. Now, more than 60% of water pollution comes from things, as we've talked about, like washing cars, fertilizing various things, and pet waste. And as you could imagine, all these pet waste and items like this really are part of a much larger problem. Believe it or not, the biggest source of water pollution today is not industry. It's actually households like ours. But each of us can do small things, as we've talked about before, to keep our waters clean. It starts with realizing that our sewers and storm system infrastructures are separate. What goes into storm drains flows directly into the environment, untreated at the outfall. So, what's the problems with pet waste? Pet waste is a health risk to pets and people, especially children. Pet waste is full of bacteria that makes people sick. And if it washes down the storm drains and winds up in our lakes, rivers, and streams, the bacteria from that can end up in our lakes, our fish, and our aquatic life. Unless we take care of this, the waste enters our waters with no treatments. In addition, with harmful pathogens, pet waste also needs to increase mild oxygen demand, thus reducing the oxygen of the waters, and which makes it very difficult for our aquatic life, fish, etc., to survive. A few more facts for you. An average dog dropping contains 3 billion fecal bacteria. In addition to fecal coliform, dogs can also be significant hosts of salmonella. It was noted in a 1982 study of Baltimore, Maryland, that dog feces were the single greatest contributor of fecal bacteria. So, if all dog owners also owned and used our pooper scoopers or pooper bags, it wouldn't be as big as a problem. That's why we are having this message. And studies have shown, it's kind of terrible, but that 40% of Americans that walk their dogs, I assume cats too, but dogs, do not pick up the feces. What can you do? Scoop it up and flush it down the toilet. This is the best option, because then in your communities, we're not having that bacteria and that type of stuff going to the wastewater. Plastic bags, you can use them, scoop the poop into these, and you can put them in your garbage. You can pick up small quantities in your yard where it can decompose slowly. And if you want to leave it in your yard, dig a hole 1 foot deep, put a few inches of waste at the bottom of the hole, cover it with at least 8 inches of soil. You want to bury it in several different locations, not all in one spot, and keep it away from your vegetables and stuff that you have in your vegetable gardens. That's a lot of facts. And even this MS4 coordinator learned a few things with it. It brings to light why we have these. Long Beach, Trail Creek, LaPorte City, we actually take this to all where people pay their utility bills, all that kind of stuff, so they can give them out free to people that want them. And we have some here at the office, and we have refill bags And so anyway, just remember, only you can help us keep our stormwater clean. And this is an excellent way because you can tell what it's doing when it runs down through our rivers and our lakes. So all of you, thank you very much. And remember, only you can help us keep our stormwater clean.